गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरवे सच्चिदानन्दरूपाय विश्वोत्पत्त्यादिहेतवे तापत्रयविनाशाय श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः श्रीकृष्णाय वयं नमः. So in the 44th verse we are looking at भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां तया पद्वतचेतसां व्यवसायात्मिका बुद्धिः समाधौ न विधीयते. These are भोगैश्वर्य प्रसक्तानां, those who have asakti. Asakti means the attachment or indulgent in bhoga aishwarya. And what is that bhoga? I khao piyo mauj karo. That is khao piyo mauj karo. That is bhoga. Nothing to worry about past, nothing to worry about future. This is the present moment. In whichever way, in whatever, by whichever means, enjoy. And such people, those who are attached to bhoga and aishwarya, they have fallen in love with both of them. Enjoy food, enjoy the experiences, enjoy the plentifulness if it is available in their life, and they get lost in that and become indulgent in that, and in their mind continuously the speech, not only talking but the thoughts in their mind are continuously about same bhoga and aishwarya. ये रेसिपी अच्छी है, वो रेसिपी अच्छी है, ये खाना अच्छा है, वो खाना अच्छा है. That is the only topic for them. And Aishwarya, if we get this, if we go there, if we experience that, let's go to Kailash, let's go to Chardham, enjoy karte raho. So they get addicted to that, and that is the type of speech they get caught up in. So you by speech you can make out who is where. And when it says here, where are we? And so, 43rd verse. Samadhav na buddhi samadhav na vidhiyate. Buddhi samadhav. So buddhi here is the samadhi is not talked about as being abiding in the truth, but it is talked about as samadhi, means the intellect is equanimous, the antakaran. What is antakaran? Mana, buddhi, chitta, ahankar. When these four are in balance, that it automatically leads to samadhi. And what do you mean by they being in balance? What does it mean to be in balance? It means that the recognition that mana, buddhi, chitta are being witnessed by someone. And even the I which is coming in the mind, in the antakaran, which is owning the other three, is also only ephemeral. It's only temporary. It is not me. I am the witness. And when this is one way of looking at it. If you look at it from only intellect point of view is not getting affected by any data that is coming its way. And unless and until there is there is stability of mind, we cannot move ahead. And stability of mind will not come by a loose mind. It has to be a mind full of conviction. And what have you decided as conviction? That is left to each one of us. Brahmaji sprinkled the antakaran in everyone's brain. Aajo, come in. Better. So unless there is conviction, we cannot have a stability of mind. And if there is no stability of mind, we cannot come to the samadhi sthiti, or to be established in the self, which are here, because we are doing karma yoga, it is only equanimous state. So we must become convinced. Continuing now, 45th verse today we are taking. Oh, 45th verse. त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदा, त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदा, निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन, निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन, निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो, निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो, निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्, निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्. Together. त्रैगुण्य विषया वेदा, निस्त्रैगुण्यो भवार्जुन, निर्द्वन्द्वो नित्यसत्त्वस्थो, निर्योगक्षेम आत्मवान्. He says in where are we? In it says the Vedas have the three gunas as their subject. Be above the three qualities, O Arjuna. What are the three gunas? Sattva, Rajas and Tamas. Meaning purity, dynamism and inertia. And one has to be beyond all the three. Arjuna is being instructed by Bhagavan. Free from the pair, nirdvandva. Be free from the pairs of opposites. Be firmly established in purity, and not caring for gain and preservation, be possessed of the self. This is the instruction for inspired living. It is not an instruction for a dull living. This is the way. So, what are the three? How are the three gunas expressing within you? Physical, subtle is the mind. Physical is the body, subtle is the mind, and causal is the beyond the mind, or the intellect. Same way, another way you can put as these three guna is: waking is the sattva guna, dream is the rajo guna, deep sleep is the tamo guna. Again, go beyond these three, because you are beyond these three. You know these three come and go. So that which comes and goes, you are not. You are the one who knows these three are coming and going. And how foolishly we are living, thinking only 1/3 of our life we are living, only waking. That also is a dream. Jnaneshwari Maharaj says here that तीन ही गुणी आवृत हे वेद जाणे निभ्रांत म्हणवनी उपनिषदादि समस्त सात्विकते ये रजतमात्मक जेथ निरूपी जे कर्मादिक जे केवळ स्वर्ग सूचक धनुर्धरा म्हणवनी तू जाण हे सुख दुःखासीच कारण एथ झणे अंतःकरण रिगोदेसी तू गुणत्रया ते अह्वेरी मी माझे हे न करी एक आत्मसुख अंतरी विसंबझणी. He says, know for certain that the Vedas are pervaded by the three qualities. So, we are in this creation. This creation is made out of sattva, rajas, tamas, the three gunas. It's a play of the three gunas. Everything is pervading these three gunas. Yeah? So, where are the Upanishads coming and the Vedas coming? They are also coming in this creation only, isn't it? Then what should we go after? He says, so he's making it clear. Vedas are also pervaded by the gunas. Vedas are expressions of the Sattva Guna in this creation. And Sattva Guna purity we must pursue, we must follow. So we must follow we must follow the scriptures, the Vedas. So this is what is said. Know for certain that the Vedas are pervaded by the three qualities, and within these Vedas also the three gunas are there. There is tamas, rajas and sattva. For tamasic, how is tamas expressing? As the puja, havan and all the karma kanda that is given in the Vedas. For whom? For those who are thinking they have to do something in life, for them such injunctions are given in the Vedas. Then rajas is the upasana kand. That is where all the Ganapati Atharva and the Purusha Sukta and the Narayana Sukta and all these different suktas are given, by way of which you can make your mind single pointed on the deity or the Lord or the divine principle according to your wish. Sahasra Shirsha Purusha can be used for any god. It is not necessarily only for Vishnu. So in that way, that is rajas. So you invoke the rajas to overcome the tamas, and also you invoke the rajas to become focused and single pointed. A tamas person can never be single pointed. He is only lost in I should not do this, I should not do this. If I do this, if I put the God in the west, I will get pap, I will go to hell. Go. Good luck. I will push you there. This is all they are caught up in. That the pali or the pali बोलते हैं ना, वो छोटी सी स्पून होती है. That pali should be taken only with the right hand, not with the left hand. Kunku should not be put with the left hand, not only with the right hand. And all do's and don'ts. For who? For those who are caught up that they are only this body. Once you have transcended that, you are in the mind, then how to transform this mind? The suktas are given in the Vedas. We are talking about Vedas here. And then once you have made your mind single pointed, focused, purified, then such a mind automatically gets attracted towards the Upanishads. And Upanishads are the sattvic. They are the sattvic. Who are they? They give you direct path to the, or direct way, or direct instruction that about the truth, without any ambiguity. And so, therefore, when Jnaneshwar Maharaj says, know for certain that the Vedas are pervaded by the three qualities, all the Upanishads and the like are endowed with the qualities of goodness, etc. They are good. Vedas are themselves sattvic. But within that sattvic, what is the best tamas that you can practice? Tamasic practice you can do is puja, etc., havan, etc. What is the best rajasic practice within that sattva umbrella you can practice is the suktams or the mantras or the japa. And what is the best knowledge you can practice within that umbrella of the sattva is the Upanishads. See, this is only masters can tell us like this. We will never think like this. Then other religious texts. Which are other religious texts? They are the Smriti Granthas, the Puranas, the Mahabharata, the Itihas. Itihas includes Mahabharata and the Ramayana. And also another category of scriptures are there, that is the Santavani, the words of the saints and sages. So all these are imbued with passion and darkness as they speak of rites which lead to heaven. So he's talking about those who are practicing tantra, the puja, the havan. They are only doing all this because they want to go to the heaven, and they are afraid that we have done lot of papam in the last life. So we have, and that's why I was born again as a human being. And in this human life, I have to do good deeds. And good deed means do agnihotra, do puja, do havan. Why? The fear is there that I should not go to hell. If I don't do this, I'll go to hell. If I don't go, people themselves commit, every Saturday I'm going to go and visit the Lord Shiva temple. And one day they miss, one Saturday they miss, unnecessary guilt they put on themselves. Oh my God, I did not go for 1 week. What will happen? Well, I think everything that is going wrong in this week is because I did not go to the temple, because I broke my regularity. We get caught up in cause and effect. Ego wants to remain strong. It will hijack you by way of cause and effect. Beware. When we come to the scriptures, Upanishads, there is no cause and effect. We go beyond cause and effect. There is no creator and there is no destroyer. Yet they are happening. O Arjuna, knowing that they only cause pleasure and pain, do not entertain them in your mind. What do you not entertain in your mind? All the opposites. Don't, other than what the Upanishads are talking, the scriptures are talking, do not entertain anything else in the scriptures. That will be healthy for you. Because you come down below the Upanishads to the Suktas as well as to the Karma Kand. It's only about not going to heaven and going to hell. You read, so many people do Satyanarayan Puja. What a guilt trip they put on you. You've done, no? Through the stories they put the guilt trip. Because she did this, if she did not take the prasad, so her at that same time her husband there in the ocean, it was sinking. The water came into the boat. Then she ate the prasad, and oh miracle, the water went out of the boat. Don't get caught up in these things. We have done it. Do it for the joy of it, but don't get caught up in those stories. Instead of those stories, understand the meaning of Vishnu Sahasranam if you want to do. You are doing Satyanarayan. Why you want to get caught up in guilt? Do not entertain them in your mind. Forsake the triad of qualities and give up the sense of me and mine, and do not for a moment forget the bliss flowing from the self. And in this way, see, those who are caught up in this, those who are tamasic, they want more and more objects. Tamasic means objects, gross. Excuse me. Those who are rajasic, they want enjoyments. And those who are sattvic, they want prestige. Yeah, the nirdvandva, and therefore the second line in this verse, nirdvandva nitya sattvasto niryoga kshema atmavan. Who is the atmavan purusha? Who is the atmavan? The one who is established in the self, or who is attentive of the self. Who is this person? He is nirdvandva. He is he who is not affected by the opposites that the life is throwing at him all the time. Sometimes hunger, sometimes thirst, sometimes cold, sometimes hot. Melbourne, from 42 straight 21. Likes, dislikes, joys and sorrows, praise and insult, all these opposites. These are all at the body level, heat and cold. At the breath level, hunger and thirst. At the mind level, likes, dislikes, which lead to joys and sorrows. At the intellectual level, praise and insult, honor and dishonor. Don't get affected by any of these opposites. And so many others are there. So many are there. Inside, outside, happy, not happy. Again, it can come into any of these four categories. But don't be affected by them. Nitya sattvastaha and nitya sattvastaha. And moreover, these people who are caught up in continuous accumulation of objects and enjoyments and prestige, they cannot give up the Aishwarya. They cannot give up the Aishwarya. They are attached to it. Because they have given importance to the objects. They have given importance that I am this body, and this body needs all the goodies that I can get. Think whatever you are doing in your life. Good clothes for the body, food for the body, good bed for the body. How many times you must have changed the bed for the body? Huh? Good chair for the body, good dining table with a good straight back for the body. You go for exercise for the body. Everything is for the body. But so do not Traigunya Vishaya Veda Nistraigunyo Bhavarjuna Nirdvandvo Nitya Sattvastho. So do not run after the opposites of life, because anything you run after this world, it is going to stay only temporary and eventually it is going to go away. Whether it is health or ill health, whether it is fame or no fame, whether it is hunger or it is thirst, everything is going to go away. Nothing lasts. Nothing lasts. So why waste your energy? Let what in another few verses, that famous verse Karmanyeva Adhikaraste is going to come. Our job is only to do what we are required to do at any given moment. At this moment, my job is to talk about Bhagavad Gita as Jnaneshwari Maharaj is explaining. Nothing else. No other expectation. So you also do that. Here, when you nirdvandvo, don't run after. Our problem is we are somewhere and our mind is always somewhere else. I should have done that. I should have done that. I should have done that. I should not have done that. And in this way, whatever is the cause of joy, we run after that. Whatever is the cause of sorrows, we run away from that. बस पूरी लाइफ रन ही रन है. कैलाश आनंद देता है. भागो कैलाश every year. Go to Kailash. Nowadays her house is giving me joy, so I keep running back here. So then what should be our approach towards the world? Because world is full of opposites. Then what should we do with this world? If you are saying that don't run after the world, don't comment about the world, don't desire the world, then what do we do?
Witness.
Huh?
Witness.
One step lower. Everyone doesn't understand witnessing. Accept. You know the sky is colorless, but when you open your eyes, you see it is blue. You know the sun is fixed in one place in the solar system. It does not set, it does not rise. Yet our eyes are seeing that it is setting right now and it will rise again in the morning. You accept it, isn't it? Do you have any argument? Ki kyun ho raha bhai? All data shows that sun, we have been taught that sun is in one place and earth is going around. But then why are we experiencing the sun setting and sun rising? You don't ask that question. You just accept it. You accept the mirage waters. You know you cannot drink it and you don't even try to do that. See? So what is the way to move in this world? Accept the world, meaning objects and people and experiences as they are. Don't put a connotation to it. Don't put a like or dislike to it. Everyone and everything is as it is. You don't have the capacity to change it. Don't try to change the world. You cannot. Why you cannot? Why you cannot?
We didn't create it.
First is one, we didn't create it. Okay. Second,
everything is perfect as it is.
Everything is, it is very well said. It is perfect as it is. Then where is the fault? In our vision, the fault is. My take of the world is faulty. Therefore, I say it is a good world or a bad world. But when I see this world as an expression of that perfection, the divinity, then there is no comment about it. I accept it. Do you comment about blueness of the sky? We say, oh, what a beautiful color, and then we stop. That's it. We appreciate it. We accept it. We say, enjoy the sunrise and sunset, knowing fully well that there is no sunrise and sunset. Exactly the same way. Enjoy the good things. Stay away from the bad things in this world. But don't pass a comment. Accept good people are also there, bad people are good and bad, both type of people are there, and in between also. World is made up of all varieties. Accept. When you accept, then comment will not come out of your mouth or in your mind. Why it is like this? Why people are like that? Why I did so much for that person and they don't even appreciate it. Why I called that person so many times at home for dinner and they have never called me even once. And people tell us this. And then they say, oh, next time I'm not going to call that person. You want to call, you want a company, you enjoy, you call them. Why you have to impose your will on them? This is where we go wrong. Expectation. Nitya sattvastaha is sattva is the purity. Nitya is continuously, eternally. Eternally we have not reached here yet, but here is saying continuously. Continuously sattvastaha means continuously be established in the sattva guna. Meaning what? Keep your mind empty, keep your mind pure, keep your mind engaged in equanimity, or chanting the name of the Lord, or studying the Upanishads. Something that is helping you to go from tamas to rajas, from rajas to sattva, from inertia to dynamism, and from dynamism to purity and silence. Silence will be possible only because of purity. Dynamism doesn't bring you silence. See? So that nitya sattvastaha, and then the last word is niryoga kshema. Whatever we don't have is called yoga. We want to have, yoga means what? Union. We want to be in union with our partner, with our food, with our clothes, with our next day. Everything we are looking forward to. Tomorrow is going to be a good day. I'm going to sleep now. Why? So already I put the thought, tomorrow I'm going to have I got this to do. See, yoga is what you don't have and you want it. You want to unite with it. I'm not a millionaire, I want to be a millionaire. I'm not realized, I want to be realized. I'm not married, I want to be married. This is yoga at a worldly level. Or from the meaning, the word yoga means union. Yujyate iti yoga. And kshema means that which you have, you want to protect. So I've got good health right now, I want to protect. I got my hair are falling off every day, I want to protect. I'm looking for different shampoos. I have my eyesight is going, I want to protect. So whatever I don't have, or whatever I have, I want to protect it. So continuously our life is either wanting to unite with something, to gain something, and to protect. In these two pursuits we are going on. And Bhagavan said in one of the chapters, Yoga Kshemam Vahamyaham. He says, don't worry, just leave everything to me and think about me. And I'll take care of whatever you need, and whatever you have, I will protect it. Whatever you need, I will provide it. And whatever you have, I will protect it. Both your problems are taken care of. Whole life, we create such a huge, you look at if I go to my study, so many books are there. Have I read them? No, but I keep collecting. Why? Knowledge. desire for knowledge, desire for books, desire for more money. There are three desires. Desire for, what are they called? Putreshna, Vitteshna and Lokeshna. So Putreshna is a desire for child. All desires fall under these three categories. This is how beautiful our Upanishads have put it across to us. So under the Putreshna, desire for a child, all other physical desires are taken care of. Vitteshna, wealth. Wealth is not only physical wealth, it's also spiritual wealth, the siddhis, etc., etc. So all wealth, so the desire for wealth. People do so many different homas, etc., etc., for wealth. For let my children get, either it is for my children to get married, Putreshna mein aa gaya. I want to go to heaven, kisme, Vitteshna mein aa gaya. And then last one is what? Lokeshna. And when everything is happening because you have you are doing so much and you are focused, as a result of this, your name and fame starts spreading everywhere. Then that becomes an addiction. That becomes an addiction. Arey, I came to give lecture and only 5,000 people. Normally 100,000 people come. I'm not going to give lecture. है ऐसे महात्मा लोग. Not necessarily Mahatma, but the speakers. They want minimum number of people. They want minimum amount of dakshina. Lokeshna. So, Atmavan, who is Atmavan? Who is free of the dvandva, the opposites. He is continuously established or sitting in the truth, in the purity. And last one was what? Niryogakshema. He is not wanting to unite with anything, and he is not looking forward to protect anything in his life. Such a person is Atmavan. Such a person is self-oriented. When you are, think about it. Very simple example. When you go to sleep tonight or last night when you went to sleep, did you think about your portfolio? Did you think about your children or grandchildren? Everything in your mind before sleep, it may be there. But when you are exhausted of thinking that also, now you know you are in bed, you want to sleep. Your focus is only on sleep, not on children, not on grandchildren, not on the money, not on the portfolio, not on the health or ill health, not on what you have to do tomorrow or not do tomorrow. Your attention is only on the sleep. When it becomes totally, exclusively, your mind is available to the sleep, then sleep comes, isn't it? And in that, you don't try to put anything out of your mind. Everything, every topic of this world automatically goes out of your mind. Automatically. Atmavan is such a person, nirdvandva, all opposites that this world is made up of goes out of his mind. Why? He is committed to the self. We already talked in the previous verse. He is convinced that he is the self. Then Nitya Sattvasto, he is continuously established in the truth, continuously practicing the truth, thinking about the truth. And Niryogakshema, and he is continuously not wanting to unite with anything. There is no desire to be fulfilled in this world, and there is nothing in his life that he wants to protect. Then how will he live? Everything is at the mercy of the divine. And what is that divine? The Atma Tattva. Atmavan. The word used here is Atmavan. And in this way, we continue with the 46th verse. Yavanartha udapane, Yavanartha udapane, Sarvata samplutodake, Sarvata samplutodake, तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः टुगेदर यावानर्थ उदपाने सर्वतः सम्प्लुतोदके तावान् सर्वेषु वेदेषु ब्राह्मणस्य विजानतः. He says, whatever use a well has in a place flooded with water, that much use there is in the Vedas for an enlightened person. We will explain what does it mean. We'll read the Bhavartha. He says, Zari Vede Bahut Bolile Vivid Bhed Suchile Tarhi Apana Hit Apule Te Ghepe Zaisa Pragataliya Gabhasti Ashesha Hi Marg Disati Tari Te Tule Hi Kaya Chali Jati Sange Maz का उदकमय सकळ जर ही जाहले असे महितळ तरी आपण घेपे केवळ आरतीची जोगे तैसे ज्ञानिये जे होती ते वेदार्थांते विवरिती मग अपेक्षित ते स्वीकारिती शाश्वत जे. He says, though the Vedas speak of a variety of religious rites, we should accept only those which will conduce to our benefit. What is to our benefit among the Vedas? Upanishads are of our benefit. Or, I will not say only be single pointed, or you start from where you are, wherever you start. And if your goal is clear that I want to be one with the divinity, and that divinity is the pure consciousness, that divinity is the pure self, or I want to come to a point where I am undisturbed by anything in this world, that also is okay. Then automatically the karma kanda will give way to japa and the upasana. And if you're not getting distracted by which mantra to chant and how to chant and this and that, if your goal is very clear, I want to be undisturbed, then you will transcend that also and come to Upanishads. Then which Upanishad to study? Should I practice the Kathopanishad? Should I keep asking questions like in the Prashna Upanishad? Or like we are starting with the Mundaka Upanishad now? Which Upanishad? No. Our goal is clear. All Upanishads are directing us to the self alone. Our goal is to be the self, not to be one with the self. You and the self are not separate. You and me are separate. It seems that way. In the mind also it seems that the self-realization, liberation is some goal to achieve. Our Upanishads say it is already achieved. You are that. It is as foolish as saying that the wave is trying to realize the water. It is already water. Exactly the same way, every individual is already the infinite Parabrahma Paramatma. But because he is identified with his form, he is unable to see the Parabrahma Paramatma. He is unable to see it. You have to expand the vision. To expand the vision, you have to go from tamas. Tamas means body, I am only this body. Rajas means I am only this mind. It is my experience of life. It is my convictions. It is my emotions. How can you deny them? Upanishads say there is only one mind, Baba. There is no individual mind. And when you transcend that as a result of upasana, as a result of japa, as a result of the way Om Sahasra Shirsha Purusha Sahasraksha Sahasrapad. What is that mantra telling you? It's just saying that that self which is in me is the self, that Paramatma, that Lord, that Ishvara, Sahasra Shirsha. He is expressing through all the heads, he is expressing through all the eyes, he is expressing through all the senses, he is expressing through all the bodies. Then where is the question of multiplicity? Just like there is only one water, and on one water many waves are imagined. Everything is water only. Exactly the same way. There is only one divinity in which many individuals are imagined. And why has this imagination happened? Because we have somewhere wrongly accepted ourselves as this body. The moment you break this body identification, everything starts merging into each other. The moment you start coming inwards, rather than extrovertedness, go within, everything starts merging into each other. That's what happens in sleep also. But here we are talking about consciously, not ignorantly we are going to sleep. So in this way, when the sun rises, where are we? When the sun rises, many roads come inside. But tell me, can a person take to all of them? There are many paths. There's Karma Kanda, Upasana Kanda, Kundalini path, Yoga path, Kriya Yoga path, Bhakti path, Jnana Marg, Sankhya Yoga, Kashmiri Shaivism, etc. etc. The Madhvacharya path, the Ramanujacharya path. So many different paths are there. He's saying, how does it matter? You take one which you are synchronizing with, and reach the truth. Don't worry about what other paths are doing. So through this example, that when the sun rises, so many paths are seen. You can't take all the paths. You have to take only one which takes you to your destination. Correct or not? So same way, when we are on this journey to the spiritual journey, or journey back to our own essential nature, whatever is intuitively, naturally, which is syncing with you, you take that path. Don't worry that while practicing, but he's practicing this, she's practicing that, that group is doing this group is doing that organization is doing that. I have been practicing this for last 10 years, nothing is happening, now I think I should change. No. You hold on, it will take you there. Or even if the earth is flooded with water, we take that much as will satisfy our thirst. So also the wise men reflect on the meaning of the Vedas and accept only the eternal truth. They also take the meaning of the Vedas. What are the Vedas indicating? There is one truth which is one without a second, and that you are. This is the instruction of the Vedas. Vedas meaning Upanishads. And wise people take that and remain steadfast, remain focused on that alone. So when they are studying the scriptures, when they are studying the Upanishads with so many words, so many examples, so much inquiry, bhashya, etc., they don't get lost in it. While they are studying it, their attention is on the self. So when you are studying the Bhagavad Gita here also, this Bhagavad Gita, it's another Upanishad. Bhagavad Gita is the only text which has the essence of all the Upanishads given in a nutshell. So when you are studying this, attention should not be on the words, attention should not be on the flowery language, the attention should not be so many examples are given. Attention should be, every word must take me back to my essential nature. And in this way, just like we go to a pond, we drink a bit of water. We can take bath, we can wash clothes, we can do whatever. But suppose the water is, the place is flooded, then what will happen to that pond? It is already included in that flooded waters, isn't it? Why you are worried about where the pond gone? It's already included in the total waters. So expand your vision. What will happen to my mind? It's already included in the total mind. What will happen to the individual, or what will happen to me, the wave? It is already included in the water, whether you know it or not. Continuing. Now we come to this famous verse. अभी हमने यही किया ना, यावान अर्थ उदपाने. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि टुगेदर कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुर्भूः मा ते सङ्गोऽस्त्वकर्मणि. Here in the 47th verse, the karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. You have the right to action alone and never for its fruit. Do not put attention on the fruit of the action. Then do not have the fruit of action as a motive or attachment to action. This is the point that is being put out in this particular verse. म्हणवनी ऐके पार्था याची परिपाहता तुझ उचित होय आता स्वकर्म हे आम्ही समस्त ही विचारिले तव ऐसेची हे मना आले जे न सांडिजे तुवा आपुले विहित कर्म परी कर्म फळी आसन करावी आणि कुकर्मी संगती न व्हावी हे सत्क्रियाची आचरावी हे तू विना. He says, O Arjuna, listen, if you consider it this way, it is meet that you should perform your duty. Karmanyevadhikaraste, the only right you have is to perform your duty. After full consideration, I have come to this view that you should not give up your prescribed duty. The Lord is telling us, Lord is saying after full consideration. See, who is Bhagavan? Who is everything? From Bhagavan's point of view, there is no duality. He is the material and He is the creator of the creation. So there is no one, from water's point of view, there is no ocean or no wave. Only water exists. From Ishvara's point of view also, there is nothing but Himself. Yet, here, for the benefit of mankind, He takes an avatar, comes in a particular form to help the society at that time which is in trouble. Paritranaya sadhunam, that is the reason that He comes. And here He is saying that after looking at this world, the Vedas have come out of His speech only. He chanted Om. What is the speech of Ishvara? Om. Out of Om only the Varnamala has come. Out of the Varnamala the scriptures have come. The Vedas have come. That is the first creation for this creation. What is to be followed? What is the textbook of life that you have to follow? Is the Vedas. It is not physics, chemistry, mathematics. They are also part of the Vedas. Remember this. We take only physics, chemistry, mathematics, accountancy, all that is given in the Dhanur Veda. That is one of the Upaveda. All the language that it comes in one of the Upaveda. All the astrology, it comes in one of the Upavedas. All the what do you call? Jyotish. Jyotish also comes, astrology is Jyotish, isn't it? Yeah, Jyotish also comes in one of the Upavedas. So all knowledge is part of the Vedas. No knowledge on this planet, or in this creation I should say, can be outside the Vedas. Everything is included. You have to have the eye to see it. You have the eyes. You are a doctor. What you see in a person, I can never see because I don't have that eye of a doctor. But among the doctors, someone is a heart surgeon, someone is an ophthalmologist, someone is a nephrologist, someone is a psychologist. What they see in each person, common man cannot see because they have specialized in that. All knowledge is in the scriptures, provided, like for example, when I was in Varanasi, still today if that person is still there or not, I don't know. That was about 25 years ago. The plants used to speak to him. Plants used to speak to him. He was an Ayurvedic doctor and a Vaidya. He was elderly at that time. And if he meditates on one plant, his mind is not distracted by anything but thinking about that plant, and he becomes one with that plant. His mind becomes one with that plant. That plant will start revealing in his mind because he has gone into that meditation that please reveal me what your properties are. The plant will tell that my leaves are for this purpose, my root is for this purpose, my bark is for this purpose, this is the quantity, this is the way to make it. Everything is revealed. You think our Ayurveda experimented on human beings? Like today, so many animals are killed in the name of science, in the name of pharmacy. They do all the tests on monkeys and rats and I don't know how many animals. So much life is destroyed. We respect, our Vedas respect life. There are other ways. But man, as we are in this period of time, which is Kali Yuga, we are becoming more and more tamasic. So everything has to be, what I see is what I believe. They don't want to explore, break this identification and go beyond. Answers are there. So here he is saying that I have come to this view that you should not give up your prescribed duty as long as you have not come to realize the truth, as long as you are not interested in the truth. If you are still interested in going to heaven, I should not do any papam or papam papa karmaham kayena vacha manasendriyeva adhyatmana vasakrit prakrite swabhavat karomi yadyat sakalam parasmai narayana iti parasma samarpayami. If this narayana samarpayami is there, but before what was the point? There was that if I have made any mistake. See, that means still, if I have made any mistake, I is still there. Till this moment, till the I is there, the seeker must perform his duties. Don't live in an imaginary world that I study Upanishads, I study Bhagawad Gita, and I am cut above the others, and I will only contemplate on the truth and become a frustrated seeker. You will become frustrated. Why? Because you are neglecting your duties. When this, where do you think of your duties when the sleep takes you over? The thought of duty doesn't come to your mind because the sleep is pulling you so much inside. Yesterday I was sitting in front of the TV, mom's TV is going on, full blaring, and I can't handle it, I can't run away anywhere, I'm sitting there. And my japa was going on, it pulled me in, I can't hear TV also. I can't hear the sound. I have to push. Then I heard somewhere in far away she's screaming that 2 times I called you, 3 times I called you, you are not listening. Then I came out. Hui, bapre, itna sara awaaz. And whatever she asked, I answered and again got pulled back in. Again all the sound went away. See, this is exactly what is happening in sleep also, isn't it? When you are totally engrossed in your job, whether it is accounts, whether it is studies, whether it is japa, you are oblivious to the rest of the world, isn't it? Karmanyeva adhikaraste. One must, if we are not self-oriented, if we are worldly oriented, or God oriented, or heaven and hell oriented, or desire oriented, or I have to accumulate and I have to preserve what I have, keep doing your duties. Keep doing your duties. Karmanyevadhikaraste. And what is the way out of that to get to the next level? ma phaleshu kadachana. Don't do your duty for a particular result. Do your duty because it is the right thing to do at that moment. Ma phaleshu kadachana. But without hankering after the fruit of action or resorting to wicked deeds, you should perform only good deeds. How you should perform good deeds? Disinterestedly, without any attachment. Our mind gets pulled only in two directions, past or future. We have thoughts in our mind only about the past or about the future. See, when we are with ourselves, we think of the past. When we are with others, we talk about our future. We don't ask about their future. Even to the children, we will tell about what we are going to do. So all thoughts are like that only. And when we are continuously being pulled into the future by our attention is what is the result going if I if I take this medicine, what will be the result? Do I ask this question to the doctor? Or I trust completely that he has given the dose, I'll take it, and it must be healing, that's why he has given. I don't question the doctor why that fellow you gave that tablet which was expensive and for me only cheap tablet, only Panadol. For the other fellow Fennec, Nurofen, 1000 milligram. For me only 250 milligram, 300 milligram. I am also paying the same money for consultation. How come you don't ask this question? See? Then why ask this question when we are with the scriptures? When we are in life, scriptures are telling us, don't ask this question. Accept everything and do what is required to be done at that moment without your mind getting distracted by what you are doing. That what you are doing should not be, your mind should not be distracted by what is the result. You can never come to know what the result is. You can guess. But because I do this and that will happen, many times you take the medicine, it doesn't work. Isn't it? Many times you hire a lawyer, it doesn't give the result that you wanted. Many times you do the right calculations and the result that you wanted, it doesn't come. In school we used to do all the exercises and then we used to worry, where have we gone wrong? Why did the answer did not come? See? Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. Ma karma phala hetur bhuhu mate sangostva karmani. And in this way, when we are not responsible for the karma phala. Karma phala is the prasad that comes from some higher power. Our job is only to do, to act in the present moment. And when we do, see, many people, when they are performing their work, they lose themselves in the work. They used to lose themselves in the work. For example, Gora Kumbhar, when he used to trample the mud, he was a potter, he used to trample the mud, he used to Jai Jai Vittala, Jai Hari Vittala, Jai Jai Vittala, Jai Hari Vittala, he used to chant and trample the mud. He is totally lost in it. One day his baby came under his feet, he did not realize, he trampled and he killed him. It got trampled and died. The wife came back, she saw all the blood, she complained. That same Lord, he says, I did not do. He had no sense of guilt. He said, I did not do it. I don't even know that the child has come under my feet. If it is him, he has done this, made this child come here, and it is the Lord. It is his responsibility to bring him back now. And he again started chanting and the child came back. So that type of faith, that type of samarpan, that type of involvement in the work that we are doing without any expectations of the result. The result, when our attention is on the result, it sucks away our capacity to function in the moment. If 25% of my mind is continuously on the result, then I am functioning only 75% in whatever job I have to do. I am not 100%. So in Gora Kumbhar's case, in Mirabai's case, and so many Mahatmas, Namdev Maharaj's case, later on, they all chanted the name of the Lord with love. They do not say that I am chanting your name, so now you have to give me something in return. No. So even perform your actions in life, whatever is required to be done, without any doership. In other words, I should not speak as a speaker. Then what I should do? Allow the speaking to happen. I am watching. What you should do? You should not listen as a listener. Then what you should do? You should watch the listening is taking place. That is the perfect way. Then things click. Get out of the way, because that is your natural position. And to bring you to that natural position, this verse has been one of the verses, one of the preparatory verses, because we are so addicted to doing things in life as a body. So here Arjuna is a karma yogi, but here he wants to check out of the war. He doesn't want to fight the war. He's afraid of going to hell. He's afraid of killing. He's afraid of killing his elders, his relations, the people whom he loves, the Guru and the Bhishmacharya. All options have been tried out, and the conclusion was the war will be fought. And now Arjuna is saying, I don't want to fight. Now, how do you inspire such a person? Question is this: if we are feeling flat in our life, how do we inspire ourselves? Bhagavad Gita is here to inspire us. And what is the way? Be 100% in the job that you are doing, without thinking about past, without thinking about future. And do the job without any doership. And while doing something, whether it is eating, whether it is walking, whether it is running, whether it is investing, whether it is creating relationships, do not get attached to anything or anyone. Do not get attached. Just a few days ago, I went to some house. One couple, 4.5 hours. They want to separate. 4.5 hours. You think I worry about it? Leave it there. Can't carry it with myself. Oh, they are so close to me. I know them. Well, why they are doing that? There's no why. It is like that. Accept it. Give them a solution. If they follow it, good. If they don't follow it, who cares? If they don't follow it, who cares? I have not created this creation. I did not ask them to get married. I did not ask them to have a child. I did not ask them to fight. I did not ask them to migrate. But whenever they spoke, I only inspired. Yes, you can do it. If that is what your wish is, put efforts and you will achieve. And they did achieve. But now they want to separate. Then what is? If they call me, I'll give them a solution. But to expect, they first called me and then they asked me for a solution. Now they don't want to follow the solution. I'm not going to go to them again. They're not my friends anymore. Not like that. Who cares? He created the creation. Let him handle it. We are only nimitta matra. Nimitta matra. So in life, when we live, this is where today the society is going wrong. Society doesn't talk about duties. Society only talks about rights. This is my right. This is yeah, woman's rights, a male right, husband's rights, wife's rights, children's rights. Nobody is talking about duties. What is the duty of a child? What is the duty of a mother? What is the duty of a father? What is the duty of a citizen? It has become so self-oriented, not self, but individuality oriented, that the sense of community is gone, because nobody wants to know how they can contribute to the society. What makes a society is a good individual. But if the individual is himself or herself self-oriented, I-oriented, individuality oriented, his or her own rights oriented, then who is going to do the duty? Government. Government is a ghost. It is only by the people, for the people, isn't it? So this is where the problem comes. When we are performing action, we perform action as a duty, not as our right. And don't get attached to it. This is another point. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana. So we are only, what we can do is fulfill our duty, and so in other words, our right is to fulfill our duty. Our right is not to fulfill that what I say is right. Everyone has to follow. No. Our right is to fulfill our duty. Ma phaleshu kadachana, and do not put attention on the results. Let the Lord decide what the result is going to be, and whatever the result is, take it as a prasad. This came in the Upanishad also, Mundaka Upanishad. Take it as a prasad. And in this way, we read the 48th verse and we'll conclude. Yogastha kuru karmani, yogastha kuru karmani, sangam tyaktva dhananjaya, sangam tyaktva dhananjaya, siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva, siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva, samatvam yoga uchyate, samatvam yoga uchyate. Together. Yogastha kuru karmani, sangam tyaktva dhananjaya, siddhya siddhyo samo bhutva, samatvam yoga uchyate. So how do we function in this life if not under the temptation of the results? Normally, result is what prompts us and inspires us to function in life. Then if you are taking away that inspiration called the result, then how do we function is told here in this verse. We'll look at it in our next class. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Just sit quietly for a moment. हरि ओम.